What's up, soundBforesight here again, and this is my pick of the week.
Wiggly Pig!
Today I'm going to be talking about the Nintendo game Robocop and all things to do with it. You don't want to miss this. Stick around. Robocop the movie came out in 1987, and it was an action movie that was based in Detroit, Michigan. So here's the basics of it. It's somewhere in the near future, wherever that might be. Bottom line is a police officer is straight up killed, murdered on there. It gets really violent and bloody. Dude gets killed, but they turn him into a cyborg, and they bring him back as a robot. And this movie in no way at all was made for kids, but there I was watching that movie when I was like a little kid. I was like, Robocop, shoot him up. But in 1989, Data East came in and picked it up for Nintendo, so here we are. In the streets of Detroit, Robocop is going back after all the people that's done this to him. He's pretty tore up mad about this. He's supposed to have the most awesome suit ever, bulletproof and heat-proof, but as you can see, it must be something wrong with that suit because they must use like some plastic or something, because guys are karate kicking him, people are like shooting him, they're shooting fire torches out of the ceiling, and the craziest thing is there's like canine dogs coming at him and tearing up his suit. So you're gonna have to find a gun here shortly, get some ammo, because you're gonna need all this stuff to fight the bosses. You just keep punching your way through this thing and shooting animals. I know Pete is going to be all over that thing. You got to shoot the animals, you got to shoot people, you got to shoot robbers, you got to shoot everybody, you got to shoot helicopters. Punch your way through this game just to be able to do anything on it. Something I don't like about this game is Robocop can't jump. That's so true. All he does is just walk, shoot, and punch. And also you're going to have a really hard time like climbing stairs, and that bothers me. Okay, so this movie starred Peter Weller. What a oldie but goldie. He used to be on Star Trek, now he's on Star Trek now. Let's take a look at Peter Weller. That's not right. I picture it somehow looked a little more like this. Yeah, that's probably it. Okay, this is actually what he looked like in 2013. But let's be honest, if he looked like he did the old Robocop movie as a cyborg, like without the mask, because when they took that off, it freaked us all out. This is what he would look like driving a Starship Enterprise. He's got your baby. That's freaky. This movie also co-starred Nancy Allen. Nancy Allen, not to be confused with Nancy Drew, that teenage girl that used to solve mysteries. But wait a minute, wasn't Nancy Allen in that one movie back in the day when it all started really good and the girl had to go to the prom and then things got really, really bad? It started Sissy Spacek. Yep, you got it. Carrie. Nancy Allen can't be trusted. Back to the game. More of the same thing. It's getting worse as we go. We're still having to punch, having to kick, having to fight. So much stuff happening as we speak. I want to take just a second to talk about how amazing I really think Robocop looks. Because back in the 80s, that was one of the most amazing outfits I had ever seen. But the bottom line of it is that ain't no football helmet. That's the coolest helmet ever. Let me tell you who I think Robocop kind of reminds me of in that swap helmet he's wearing. Daft Punk. I ain't got time to beat this game right now. Let's talk about what I think this level should do. So what does that mean? Robocop is a DJ. Let us imagine this little Nintendo world, what it would be like if Robocop actually was that DJ and heading to the Robot Club.
Robocop dance. Robocop dance. Robocop dance.
Boom! Let's land this plane. I like the arcade game a lot better than I like the Nintendo game, but that's okay. Spoiler alert, you probably already know this, but there's a brand new Robocop about to come out in 2014, which will probably also not be suitable for children, but I can't say that I'm not quite interested in the fact that there's another Robocop movie coming. It's going to star Joel Kinnaman. Not to be confused with Joel Osteen. I am what it says I am. I can do what it says I can do. I boldly confess my mind is alert. Question, which one of these do you think is the best helmet? Robocop helmet or Tron helmet? Why don't you go ahead and leave that in the comments below and go ahead and fight it out. Thanks. I'm soundBforesight, and this is my pick of the week. Thanks for hanging. You see this button? You see this button? Go ahead and hit that for me.